I normally don't do this, but I am going to stream some live Conan X-Files gameplay up to my channel. Oh, what I just did. Well, so it happens when you put your controller down randomly. Right now I'm at my base. I'm still in the noob area. I call it the noob area because it's one of the first places you're gonna try to get to when you're just starting out in the game. You don't have anything. When you're naked and afraid, let's say. Getting my phone set up here. Alright. So I built this little space here. I have an armorer's bench. Why it's inside? Because when I was first starting out, sandstorms in this area are brutal. So I figured at night and during some sandstorms I would, make some equipment. Open it up here. I do have medium gauntlet lining. I don't know why. I may have made that by mistake. Not that I won't use it, it's just that I don't really need to use it. I have some small boxes that have various things in them. Some noob stuff I collected. Some stuff I made just in case, and some stuff I picked up off of NPCs that I had slain. I also made a bed instead of a bedroll, but I do have a bedroll out there somewhere. It's where I go hunting, well not hunting, where I go mining for iron. So I'll go outside here. These NPCs I had captured and converted to my slaves. So now they're companion. I have a fighter, 2 fighters, right? Yeah, 2 fighters. I have an archer up here. Why am I in this fighting stance? Let's see if I can get out of it. Throw a punch. No. No. Alright. I actually have a, there we go. I have a blacksmith that I had to build at my blacksmith bench. And you have to capture all these NPCs. You have to use a truncheon and beat them beat them with the head. You don't want to kill them. You just want to knock them out and then tie them up. And then bring them all the way over here and put them in these wheel of pains. I have a lesser wheel of 2 of these lesser wheel of pains. And currently in this one I have a armor who I'm now breaking down to be my armorer. Let me get my stuff straight. There we go. I do have a carpenter's bench. I have a dryer. I have an artisan table. The dryer is for drying wood. And I think I would need, it burns tree bark, which you have to get off the trees using your pickaxe. I have an altar from my god, my place of worship, which is the pleasure place of Taquito. What is my god? I forget. These are my followers. They're also called followers. I also have 2 animals, 2 shellback turtles. I have a well, which I'll use to fill up my water bladders. Little bonfire here. I have coal in it. I have a smelter and a smelter thrall who maintains it. I have a cook on my campfire that I use. Now, I'm not completely sure. I'm still fairly new to the game, even though I'm level 27, because I'm more of a, not really more of a of explorer fighter thing. I just sort of build, and it takes time to do all this stuff. I mean, you have to, like, you know, gather wood, rocks, break them down using your pickaxe or your hatchet. I have an iron skinning knife. That's the truncheon that I use to knock out the NPCs. Iron. I should actually repair. I need more leather. Don't need all this. Let's split it. I think I could even split it. Again, I'll take that. Alright. I'm repairing my blades. So yeah, I didn't like cover it up. I'm kind of the only inside is my hut inside here, inside my camp area. But I have this set up so that if I do get invaded by the purge, that's my purge meter at the bottom of my character. You see a purge meter. When it gets to that line, the purges will start spawning, and I'll start to be attacked. Hopefully, my camp will defend off the purges. I'm in the tier 1 area, so all my tier 1 stuff, like this is tier 2 walls. So I'm hoping that they will defend them off, and I won't get my stuff looted. It's one of the shellbacks that I have, that I currently have guarding. I have my animal pen way across over here, which I would have animals that I tamed for these 2 animals. I have 2 shellbacks, and they took forever to tame. I'm not sure how many game days, but you know, unless you're playing this 24/7, it can take you like a week to train these things. You'll come across animals fighting each other. One of these humanoid things are now fighting a shellback, and as long as they don't see me, they'll leave me the hell alone. They're easy to fight off. Some of the smaller ones, like this one, will explode on you. Okay, what are you? Fighter, I don't need any more of you. Skinning knife. Yes, nothing on them. The NPCs are great for hide, actually, which you'll need to turn into leather. And you can just forage, plant fiber. You're going to be doing a lot of this in the beginning. Out here in the water, I do have a fishing basket. I've caught some fish. Use that, cook it up, eat it. But you're gonna go through. I got another one coming at me. Yep. You're gonna go through a lot of water and food, especially if you do a lot of running. I do have my stamina built up a little bit. Let me show you attributes. So I have my agility up a little bit, which sprinting drains the stamina. My encumbrance is up to a couple levels, so I can carry more, because iron and rocks are not light. You'll come across The shellbacks. The shellbacks are basically leave you alone. As long as you're not, like, you know, attacking their babies, stealing their eggs. Some of the alpha males will attack you if you get too close to their nests. The babies are easy to kill. Good food.
Taste death.
The NPCs, if you get too close to their camp, they will attack you. Yeah, don't come over here. You are anywhere. No, okay. But they're fighters. I don't need any fighters. I have an armor, as you know, already being broken down to become another of my followers. I want a carpenter. And I would like a dancer. Dancers actually bring back health if you can capture one and bring it back to your camp. As you can see, it's about to turn night. And I'm not sure if a sandstorm is coming. But that's when the sandstorms are hit. It'll be at night. And you do take damage and you can die. I have died in a sandstorm. It sucks. You can't run from it. You can only take shelter from it. Let's see what these are. Fighter and a blacksmith. I already have a blacksmith. I like using the daggers because they cause a bleed effect, which is damage over time.
Taste death.
One down. That's two down. Ooh, get my skinny knife out. It's got some rocks and bricks on it. And this one has rocks and glass, probably a water-filled orb. I'm gonna run back to my camp. Sound like an alligator. That's really all. That's all there is to this game. It's a survival game. If you played Ark, if you played Forest on the computer, then you get the gist. You get the gist of it. You start out with nothing. You make everything from scratch. Let's see, I know I have some hide on me. I'll take it over to my tanning station. Get rid of this. Put that in there. I'll start that, make some more leather. Don't need the human flesh. I'm not a cannibal. I'm not going to eat it. All the food, such as some of the meat and stuff, you do want to cook it. If you don't, you will get food poisoning. Start cooking that. Yeah, stuff that I'm saving, because I'm not sure what the use of this volatile gland. I'm sure it's for explosives. That's all I know. Don't know how to make it yet. So I'm just saving all of that stuff. Save it all. Because everything in this game has a use. Whether it's for nourishment or crafting, everything has a use. Let's see how my thrall is coming along. Only like a quarter. He's going to be in there for a minute. The thralls take less time to to break down and become a follower than the pets do. And the pets are easy. You just come across one of the. Oh, you know what? I'll just do it. All right. Here's a baby shellback. All you do is hit your interaction button, and you should be able to pick it up. There it goes. So I have a hatchling. I've picked it up. I'll take it to my animal pen here, and I will place said thing into the pen. And now, as you can tell by my crafting queue, it's already starting. It's in there. It's crafting. It's becoming tamed, and will be an adult. And they usually eat the fiber. So I have fiber in the inventory, and that's it. And my torch just broke. Let's see if I can repair it. So the more you use stuff, of course, it starts to break down, and you have to make new stuff. So you're constantly always, gathering items, be it mining for iron, rocks, if you're using stone equipment, plant fiber. Alright. Nights don't last that long, which is good in this game. I know some survival games where the nights are damn near as long as the days. It makes visibility horrible, and you just really can't do much. I mean, you can, but it's at your own risk. You run a greater chance of coming across a boss character and getting killed. And getting killed, when you die, all your stuff is there. It dies with you. Right there at your point. You can get it back if you go to the place that you died and loot your body. I died the last time I was on this game. And I was in an area where there's a boss crocodile. In fact, I think I won a crocodile hatchling. Go back over to this area and get it. You can outrun anything in this game. You can outrun it if you have the stamina. Just make sure your stamina does not drain all the way out. That's the yellow bar at the top left corner. Just make sure that does not drain all the way out completely, because then you're forced to walk and it takes a little bit longer for it to regenerate. Don't put any points in it, then it will, the more you run, the quicker it will dwindle down. Swimming does drain your stamina, but here's the good thing about it. If you're swimming in the water and your stamina drains all the way, you will not drown. You'll just continue swimming. So that's a good thing, because the water is a safe haven. If you are in deep water, where deep meaning not this, well, yes, that, but not this. If you can stand in it, it's not deep enough. Animals can still get you. Let's see, where was crocodile? Crocodiles are here. I need to go this way. Alright. Yeah. Alright. So that's a crocodile, not the one that killed me. and they're relatively slow. Oh, that's the boss. Ah, that's the boss. Not what I meant to attack. I'm not going to win that one. So I'm going to run away. Crocodile would have killed me. As you can see, one bite took half my health. So as you can see, it's swimming after me, but there it goes. Turn back. You're safe in deep water. Your stamina does drain, but you're safe. Am I going in the right direction? Yes. So hopefully I'll get to land before my stamina drains all the way out. Alright. Your health can regenerate by eating food. It regenerates a little faster. Okay. I did not expect that boss character. But that wasn't the one that killed me last time. The one that did me in was a huge thing. It was crazy. It was crazy huge. And it killed me. I had a follower with me at the time too. So that I can. Let's see what they got over here. I could use a carpenter. Or a dance as a fighter. Nope. It's got nothing on the rocks. Don't need the rocks. Fighter. Ah, carpenter. Ah, great. Found one. I don't want to kill it, but I do want to get rid of this fighter.
Die.
If I can get close enough. It's hard fighting the ones with spears. I don't want you, carpenter. The fighting mechanics are weird.
Taste death.
I just want to add a little bleed to you. Fighter's almost dead. Alright, fighter's dead. Switching to my truncheon because I just want to knock out the carpenter.
Die!
Alright, carpenter's knocked out. So I'm gonna leave that carpenter there. See what's on the fighter. I'll take it. I will skin it for the hide. And the carpenter's knocked out. It's unconscious. I'll grab my rope here. And I will use that and drag the carpenter. Now here's the thing. You cannot swim with the person you are dragging. So I have to find shallow bits of land that I can actually walk or run across. Yeah, I'm heading in the right direction. Alright, trying to get back to my base. While dragging that unconscious thrall to be to where I can train it. I need to go this way. Alright. So I have to find shallow bits such as this. So I have to go this way. I think I can get across here. Yep. Alright, cool. Now I just need to go this way back to my camp. And hopefully not get attacked by anything. Yeah, I got one chasing me. Alright. But like I said, you can outrun... Ah! A fiber thing broke. That sucks. I have more at my base. Let's hope that I can get up here. Get new. Get another rope. Not there. There. Alright.
Who's there?
Alright, where's my unconscious thing? Where did I drop him? Alright, this is down here. Alright. Let's drag you and get you in the lesser wheel of pain. Nope, something happened. Where'd it go? Did I get them in there? Didn't show it. Yep, they're in there. Alright. So I start, now my carpenter's in there. With the thralls, you just want to just give them gruel. Just make the gruel. It's easy to do. Go to your campfire. And with seeds and plant fiber, gruel is made. That is how it's done. Just seeds and plant fiber. That's all my followers are eating for their sustenance. And of course, the more they get damaged, the more gruel they will need to eat. And that's fine. I do have better armor than what I have on, but I want to remain... It affects your weight. So I just want to remain light as possible so I can carry more stuff. Especially if you're going mining for iron, which I'm about to do in a minute here. You can carry more, of course. So I'm not, you know, weighed down by all that heavy armor, which is crap. Sometimes I'll take a follower with me, but so they can help carry stuff as well. When was it night? That's okay. I should be all right. All right, let's get rid of some of the stuff that's on me. So I'm gonna decrease my weight here. Carry really what I need. Take the hatchet. fish. Take that. All the other items will go back into storage. Don't need the truncheon, don't need the rope. Why is it not taking? Oh, probably because I have it selected. Alright. That away, that's full, that's full. Glowing essence. Not sure what that's used for, but I'm sure it's used for something. I'll hold on to that. Don't need the human flesh, I'm not a cannibal. Everything else is food or stuff I need to repair. The stone, don't need that. So now my weight's at 40%. Get rid of some of this hide. Weight's at 37%. Everything else is food, which is a lot of food. I won't need all this, but it's not bad to have. Let's see if I can get some. Bunch of branches. I don't need the branches either, but I will need them eventually for something. Put them in here. Alright, weight's down to 30%. Let's go mine for some iron. My pickaxe is at half. Repaired. Alright, this is the safest way to go mine for some iron. You want to go past the broken bridge, which is this structure here. As you can see, it's broken because it continues over there, but it's broken up. And that's about where my animal pen is. You can see that off in the distance. And you can see my base. You want to head. Let me pull up the map. So you want to head west, and you actually want to go northwest. You want to go up to here. This is where a good iron supply is here. I have a bedroll here, as you can see, but you want to go up here. And the trick is getting past this camp here. I'm going to show you exactly how to do that. So like I said, you can run past all this crap. No need to fight. This is one of those nests I was telling you about earlier, where you will be attacked on sight by the alpha male when you get too close. Watch. If he sees you, that's him right here. There he is. On sight. He is not playing with his babies. It's another alligator over here. Run past all that. Make sure you have plenty of food and water with you on this journey. It takes a little bit. If you keep straight, there's a camp right over there that I'm facing. It's a camp over there. Actually, more of a camp. It's more like a village. We're going to skirt past all those people. They will attack you on sight. Now you're going to do a lot of climbing to get up there. But you basically want to stay, see these pillars right here? You basically want to stay to the right of those pillars. Just fell. Come on. Alright. I don't know why I'm having trouble climbing today. So you want to stay on the right of these pillars. And you see that village down there? All of those people, and they extend over there. See that person there? All of them will attack you on sight, and you're not going to survive that fight. It's just not going to happen. So you want to go past all these people, hope they don't see you, so you have a lot of climbing involved.
Yeah.
And you can climb just about any surface. Anything. Makes it a lot easier than some other games. Alright. Now I have to get up there through that arch. The village actually stops about right here where you see these people at this camp down there. If they see you, yes, they will start hitting you with some bows and arrows. You slide down the hill, but don't take damage. Climb back up. Now say this is the safest way because you don't have to fight anything going this way. Bypassed all of them. All that stamina use, all that climbing made me thirsty. Took a little drink there. Alright. You run past this arch up here. Go through that. And you're basically just going to run straight. Now there is a green barrier, which I call the green wall of death. You'll see it appear on your left hand side. You do not go through that wall. You will just die immediately. There it is. Can't go through there. You will die. So just keep straight. Keep the wall of green death to your left. If I was not live streaming this, I would edit this this front part out, or at least speed up the run so you don't have to go through this boring process. So if you can see the green wall, you're good. Don't go through it. Just keep it to your left. Green walls, still to my left. To your right is the orange sands of what is this place called? Of the unnamed city. So you want the orange sands to your right, the green wall of death to your left. There are some falling rocks. It happens every time you go past this spot. That means you know you're on the right path. I ran out of stamina, so you see the screen changes once a little gray. My food and water's in the yellow. There you go. I had a little bite, a little sip. Good to go. Alright, now you see this hut here? I built this because if you're out here and the sandstorm comes, it's a wrap. It's instant death. You're going to be right back to either your bedroll, or at worst, the starting area, and you have to come all the way back for your body, which sucks. But we're already here. These gray rocks, these silver-looking rocks, that's iron. So you'll get iron stone, regular stone. The regular stone I will throw out. These black rocks here are coal. I'll see how much room I have left. And I'll bring some coal back to the camp. It's a better fuel source than using wood. It doesn't use up as fast as the wood does. But all of these silver grayish rocks is ironstone. Now you will get some regular stone in the process, but if you just come in to get the iron, you can always just dump out the gray stone. Now you see my hut's back there. I used up all this ironstone here, but if you keep going forward, there's more. And as I said before, you can go out here, mine in peace. There's nothing out here that's going to mess with you. So you don't have to worry about that random NPC wandering by attacking you. That random rhino that'll come by to attack you. And unless you have your encumbrance built way up, this is really all the iron that you'll need to carry back at one time. All of this is ironstone. I'm using an iron pickaxe. If you use a stone pickaxe, it'll wear down really quick beating up on this iron. But of course, if you don't have an iron pickaxe, you're just going to use a stone pickaxe. Use that. Make sure you use the stone and fiber for twine and the branches to rebuild it. Now, I kind of wish a sandstorm would start so I could show you what it looks like off in the distance. But you'll see this like wall of mesh, this wall of mess and sand start to come at you right around from this area. And when you see that and you'll hear it, you just want to find shelter right away. Again, all these gray rocks is iron. All of this. Is it boring? Yes. Yes, it's boring. But that's the best way to get all the iron that you need without having to fight whatever that may come your way. As you see, I kept running around the base of this hill. Did I get it all? I know I got most of it. Now this is really close to that wall of death, but it's still iron. So like I said, you can iron in this area all day, all night, as long as and the respawn rate is not bad. So I think I got all the iron from this area. Run back. Pick up some coal. So out here, you don't have to wonder about any of the NPCs. And I'm not sure if you can hear that whirling of the wind, but I look behind me. There's no wall of death coming. So that's good. My torch just broke. That's fine. And I don't have any plant fiber to rebuild it. So I'm gonna run back to my my little hovel. And I don't have any chests in here, so yeah, I need more plant fiber. So that's cool. So there was no sandstorm tonight. I got how much iron did I have with me? 529 pieces of iron. So I will head back to my base. And of course on the return trip from the iron spot, that's good for mining iron. To get back, you want to keep the red sands to your left this time, and the green wall of death to your right. And I'm up here passing the unnamed city, which is to the west of your map, northwest. There's the green wall of death. Can't go through that. But you just want to, you know, keep it within eyesight, and you'll know that you're on the right path to where you're going. I use that as a marker. That and the unnamed city. And we'll have to go past that camp. And all the NPCs, which is curious, even if they're the same race and pray to the same god as you, they will still attack you, which I found out the hard way. I figured, oh, okay, these people are the same race, and maybe I'll be welcome. But no, not the case. Not the case. There's that arch we passed through. We're gonna pass through it again. Now, before you start climbing, make sure you save up some of that stamina. You know what? Let me get some plant fiber while I'm over here. while you're picking plants, you're also going to get some seeds, and you'll get a handful of insects. The handful of insects you can eat. In a pinch. Picking all this plant fiber. Alright, repair my torch while I have it. Now to get back to your, I guess, fairly beginning area, you have to do some climbing again because you don't want to drag this whole town of NPCs on you, because they'll start firing bows and arrows at you. And yes, you can run past a lot of things in this game, but if you're crippled, if you're crippled, it's not going to happen. It will catch up to you and then kill you. And you don't want that. Nobody wants that, right? Release the wall. So you're going to climb back up here. This time going in between the pillars and the mountain. Pillars are on your right this time. Minimize my fall damage there. And once you get past this second pillar, you're basically good to start coming down. And that's it. Now it's just to run back to the base. Let me tell you what I'm talking about the swimming. So I'm going to swim till my stamina runs out. And the screen's going to go all gray, and that's fine. Because you will not drown while you're in the water swimming. It just won't happen. So you really don't have to worry about your stamina while you're in the water. And like I said, the water's a safe haven. Nothing attacks you in the water. Even if they're chasing you, just get to deep water and they'll turn back. And that's it. So your landmark here to get back to the basically beginning area is that broken bridge that you see off in the background. That broken bridge right there is a good indication that you're back to, your level tier 1 area, which I have my beginning base set up. And I haven't done too much exploring this round. I just been, working on building the base, taming animals, trying to see how many NPCs of different trades I can become thralls, followers for me. And after a while, you know which shellback camps or nests you can actually run past without being attacked on sight. Alright. There's my animal pen there. Running back to my little camp here. All that iron I just mined. Put it in the smelter. Have it start smelting. So I'm basically going to have about 263, 4 or so iron bars. Let that keep going on. Check on my thrall here in the making. He's about roughly halfway to becoming my carpenter I can use. This one's a little less than halfway. Oh, carpenter armor. So I have, like I said before, my carpenter's bench here. I'll put them there. My armor will be inside in here. And that is basically the game. Now there are a lot more areas. Let me pull up the map. A lot more areas to explore. All of this. But the map is huge. I have been over here to the jungle, swamp jungle side. I died over there recently. Not recently, but some time ago. So haven't quite been back since then. One of those, a boss bird attacked and killed me. Not one of the apes that are over here. But the apes that are over here is good for leveling up your thralls. Have them fight them, and your thrall will be, at a, pretty decent level. All these thralls have not been over there. My last thrall died over there, and I just, like I said, haven't been back since. So all of these thralls are like level 2, level 3. A pretty decent thrall. You want to get them up to like level 10. Then they're like, they'll have some perks. And you want your thrall to have perks. They become better, especially when you're fighting some of the boss characters. And that is it. So I'm gonna end my live stream here. It'll be on my channel on YouTube, which is I Am Blasting Ya. Go there, check it out. You can see it from the beginning, and some of my Tom Clancy's Ghost Recon Ghost War battles are over there. Alright, have a good one.